Atlanta News First Plus starts now.
And thank you for joining us here at the First Alert Desk on Atlanta News First Plus as we are about to take you out live to a somber news conference held by DeKalb County CEO Lorraine Cochran-Johnson regarding a firefighter who died after responding to a blaze at a warehouse in Lithonia. We have received the identity of that firefighter, some of which will be discussed here in this news conference we're about to take you out to. But this is, again, such a difficult story to report to you. We are talking about a veteran DeKalb County firefighter who was with DeKalb Fire Rescue for 21 years. And I do believe we just lost our shot, so we're just going to stay right here with you for a moment while we work to get that back. But as soon as this news conference starts, I believe here momentarily, we are going to take you out to remarks from fire officials and DeKalb County CEO Lorraine Cochran-Johnson. This is in response to a blaze that happened Monday at a warehouse along South Stone Mountain on Lithonia Road. And again, that firefighter, 21 years with DeKalb Fire Rescue, died with what medical examiners tell us was injuries sustained in a commercial structure fire. Let's take you out to those remarks now.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us today under these very difficult circumstances. We are here to provide an official update to honor the life of our fallen firefighter, a 20-year veteran of the DeKalb County Fire Department, who tragically lost his life in the line of duty yesterday. This morning, you will first hear from DeKalb County Fire Chief Darnell Fulham. Immediately following, DeKalb County CEO Lorraine Cochran-Johnson. After their remarks, we will take a limited number of questions from the media. Please know that we will do our best to answer all questions, but this incident is under investigation. At this time, I would like to invite DeKalb County Fire Chief Darnell Fulham.
Good morning. Yesterday, Tuesday, September 8th, at approximately 1:30, DeKalb County Fire Rescue responded to a structure fire at 2569 South Stone Mountain, Lithonia Road. Over 12 units and 32 firefighters arrived on the scene to find smoke coming from a warehouse. While making an interior fire attack, Master Firefighter Preston Fant was overcome by fire conditions. Incident operations immediately switched to rescue operation, at which time Fant was located and removed from the structure. Life-saving efforts were started on scene. Fant was transported to Grady Hospital, where he succumbed to his injuries. Fant was an extraordinary firefighter who served at this very fire station for 21 years. He is part of a special group that are not only firefighters, but one who maintained technical skills to include swift water, high-rise, trench rescue, to name a few. We lost an elite firefighter and a brother. I ask you to keep his wife and 5 children and his entire family, as well as the DeKalb County Fire Rescue family, in your prayers and thoughts. This incident does remain under investigation. Thank you.
Good morning. Yesterday marked 30 days to the day that I first stood before you when tragedy found its way to DeKalb County. Today, once again, I stand before you. And today is again one of the hardest days in DeKalb County family's history. With heavy hearts, we now mourn the loss of one of our own, of firefighter Gant, a 20-year veteran for DeKalb County who was highly respected by the men with whom he served. A firefighter who was elite in everything that he did. And once again, we have a wife without a husband. We have 5 incredible children without a father. Not only do we have a family that mourns, we as a DeKalb County family, we mourn. Firefighter Fant had the courage to do what is required. He ran towards danger, and in so doing, he succumbed to his injuries. For 21 years, he has served DeKalb County with pride. And today, I want to say that his bravery, that his sacrifice, and that his service will never be forgotten by those with whom he served or by DeKalb County. He was deeply respected by his colleagues. Many describe him as a father figure. He was beloved by the community. To the Fant family, please know that you will not travel this road alone. DeKalb County stands with you. We will walk beside you. We will support you in each and every way possible. We will also continue providing grief support for our team. It's a very difficult thing to lose an individual with whom you serve. So today, as a county, we mourn. I'd also like to ask that everyone keep DeKalb County in its prayers. We have suffered the unfortunate loss of 2 frontline responders. And let this shine a light on the dedication and also the danger that individuals place themselves in each and every day so that we have comfort and we have stability. Every day, our frontline responders place their lives on the line. And today we are simply reminded of their extraordinary dedication and also the risk that they take. In Firefighter Fant's honor, we have lowered all flags to half-staff across DeKalb County. As we continue our efforts to honor his life, we will update the media and those who wish to pay the respect for which he is due. We will honor him not only with the ceremony, but by a continued commitment to protect and to serve our residents with the same vigor and courage that he has demonstrated. And though our hearts are heavy as a family, we will grieve together, we will honor him together, and DeKalb County will stand strong as a family. And thank you all for coming out this morning.
We will take limited questions. Please keep in mind this is still an open investigation. Feel free to ask questions to Chief Fulham or to CEO Cochran-Johnson. Any questions? What can you guys tell us about the building?
Can you repeat the question?
What can you guys tell us about the building where the fire happened?
So it is a warehouse. As was stated, this is still an investigation to determine the actual occupants as far as what type of business was being operated out of that building.
Chief, we're all very sorry for your loss. Can you tell us the last time you lost a firefighter in the line of duty?
So DeKalb County as I know it, has not lost a firefighter in the line of duty to this extent, where we're talking about a firefighter that was actually lost during the incident. We did have a firefighter that incurred a heart attack many years ago, but as I know it, this is our first one that is to this extent.
Yeah. Chief, did you know Mr.
Fant?
And for you, I mean, who was he?
Yeah.
Who was he?
Yeah. So, I did know. I would often see him he was a great firefighter. He was a great family man. Interestingly enough, where I normally saw him was on a fire scene. And after the incident was over, he would ask me about my son. He got to know my son. And that demonstrated who he was. Only a person who cares about family asks about other people's families. As was mentioned, he was an extraordinary firefighter. Working at this station, as I mentioned, all of the skill sets that they have to have that go beyond just being a firefighter, you have to have a commitment, you have to have a love to the job, and that's what he demonstrated.
What would be your message to his family right there?
You know, I had a chance to meet his family, unfortunately, last night at the hospital, and I spoke to each one of them. And I'll keep those words private, what I said to each one of them, but I told them that their dad was an incredible man. He was an incredible man. Not only was he not just an incredible firefighter, but he was an incredible man. And each one of that I spoke to, you know, I wasn't saying something that they didn't know. They knew that. They knew who he was.
And one last question for me. I mean, we've heard that maybe part of the building may have collapsed and that you kind of got stranded. I mean, can you speak to any of that? Exactly what happened here?
Yes.
How you got separated?
As I stated, we all want to know those answers, but it's still under investigation. And so in due time, we hope to know all the facts. But literally right now, there are investigators on the scene still trying to discover all the facts.
Chief, talk a little bit more about the team that you're part of, and specifically what sort of patients the team puts themselves, in front of every single day.
Yeah. You know, when firefighters come to work each day, like others that are in this type of work, our brothers in blue, and the CEO mentioned, unfortunately, we lost an officer just 30 days, really, from yesterday. We often talk about leaving and hugging your family. I mean, I hugged my son a little bit closer, and I'm not even on the trucks this morning. But they do not know what they're going to face each day. They come to work ready to go, but they don't know what they're going to face. When they arrive on the scene, oftentimes that's when they find out exactly what they're dealing with. They take measured risks. It's not just risks, it's measured risks each and every day. The crew here, I talked about them being a special and elite group in that this unit that I'm standing in front of, they respond to almost the majority of our structure fire calls. And so they're always there. But they also handle things like swift water, high rise, trench rescue. So it's a special group that has to be dedicated to the job in a very special way.
Are there any factors with the warehouse that you believe, I know it's still an investigation, are there any factors that have made this a bit of more challenge, this more dangerous situation?
Yeah, and as I stated, it's still under investigation. We hope to find out those facts in the near future. We'll share that later. We did talk to the family. They know we're here. They know what we're doing today. What we're going to do right now is just surround them, put our arms around them, and support that family. There will be ways that others can support them. The public will be able to support them in the future. We'll make sure that information gets out to you all so you can share it.
And I know you talked about that he was overcome by fire conditions. Is that
So I'm going to wait on that information. We did transport firefighter Fant to the ME's office. They will finish their investigation, and we will share that information in the future.
Was he the only one that was hurt?
He was the only one that was hurt to this degree, obviously. I believe we had one other firefighter that may have been injured at the scene, that was treated at the scene. That's under investigation.
Do you have any questions other than about the...
As a father figure, you know, I met a firefighter yesterday who's actually left our department and went to another, but he found it important to come to the hospital, and he shared that the reason why he was a firefighter was because of Fant. So he truly was somebody who was looked upon as a leader, as a role model.
Chief, I know the fire's still under investigation, but do you have any reason to believe it's suspicious in any way?
I'm going to leave it at it's just under investigation at this point.
Any other questions other than about the current investigation?
Will there be a GoFundMe or any kind of fund like that set up for the family?
Yes, and we will make sure we share that information, the official sites that the public can donate to the family.
Is there a memorial plan? Is there a date on that?
There's not a date yet, but we will have a memorial.
Is there anything you can share about when your firefighters go into warehouses and what they're looking for, what they are on, you know, the kind of thought process? I'm sure it might be different than a house.
Yes, yes. Every structure has its uniqueness and its unique risks. So obviously a warehouse, the size that it is, the exit points makes it different than others. What's inside that warehouse affects how they can respond. But all these become part of the measured risks. When they arrive on scene, they assess before they make what we call a fire attack. So in any incident, any type of building, there has to be that assessment done before we commit firefighters.
Chief, can your team get us a photo of the firefighter that
We absolutely will.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you.
Hear more about what's to come next with as far as pictures and stuff. Thank you all for being here on behalf of DeKalb County Fire Rescue and CEO Lorraine Cochran-Johnson. Thank you for helping us honor our firefighter in his incredible service of over 21 years. We do ask for continued respect of privacy for the Fant family and for his fire rescue family as they grieve this tremendous loss. Details regarding funeral and memorial services, as well as opportunities to contribute to the family, will be shared as they're finalized. We will also do an official press release following this that will contain information as well as a picture. So thank you again for your time, your compassion, and your support for DeKalb County Fire Rescue. Thank you.
And you just heard from fire officials, CEO Lorraine Cochran-Johnson, as well as the fire chief and county representatives. I want to just take you to yesterday, where firefighters responded to that scene that ultimately claimed the life of veteran firefighter Preston Fant. Now, just to reiterate some of the details that we reported to you Monday afternoon into the evening, this happened along along South Stone Mountain Lithonia Road. So in the Lithonia area, this is what firefighters had to deal with when they responded to that warehouse that was caught in flames. Unfortunately, one of the firefighters, a 21-year veteran of DeKalb Fire and Rescue, Preston Fant, he did die from his injuries, according to the medical examiner's office. Specifically, he was responding to this structure among the firefighters that arrived to this scene, helping to battle the blaze. They ultimately managed to bring that down, and he was taken to the hospital where he passed. Now, as you heard from remarks, an emotional fire chief, and of course CEO Lorraine Cochran-Johnson talking about how this was a father, this was a husband, a devoted community member, a service member, dedicating 21 years to fire rescue and helping to protect the community. Of course, we are still following for more details to come out of what exactly started the blaze here at this Lithonia warehouse, and we will report that to you as information becomes available. And as you heard from the county just now, they will also release funeral plans and any ways that the community can contribute and pay their respects as they work out those details. In the meantime, make sure you have the Atlanta News First app downloaded on your phone so that you can stay up to date with us on developments and breaking news just like this. As soon as we get any information, of course, we will relay that to you both on air and online and in the free app. In the meantime, I want to take you back to local news live with our coverage from around the country. Atlanta News First News at noon is coming up next.
Thank you for watching ANF Plus. For more breaking news, live coverage, and your community stories, download the Atlanta News First app. You can also watch us on YouTube, Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV. To join the conversation on YouTube Live, visit our channel and hit subscribe. You can also listen to the Atlanta News First podcast by searching Atlanta News First on your preferred listening platform.